Let's be honest, the summer season was not the best. The previous seasons made the bar higher and higher. We had adaptations that everyone was waiting for, anime originals that we did not expect, and obviously sequels that were huge. Or not. But to end this amazing year, this next season will surprise you. Hi, I'm Lynks and let's talk anime. But before we start, I'm sorry if I don't sound like I usually sound. I moved, so now I have neighbors that don't want me to shout all the time. 911, what's your emergency, please? But now, let's talk serious business. I'm just going to bring you the 5 of the most anticipated animes of this season. Obviously, I won't talk about the sequels of the big anime we already know, because we already know them. So if you know an anime that is going to be huge next season and it's not in this video, write a comment, because you can be part of the next video. Are you ready for a rom-com? A big and a strange story? Well, Komi Can't Communicate is what you need. The manga has been around for a long time. It's one of the most awaited titles to be animated, and after 5 years, 300 chapters and 22 volumes, we finally have an anime adaptation. As you guessed it, the story is about Komi, a girl who has the looks and style that everyone wants to have. The only problem is that, as you guessed it, she can't communicate, and that's why she has no friends. Until she meets Tadano, an average guy who wants to help her with her communication problem, so they set a goal to get her 100 friends. This has to be one of the funniest manga I ever read. You can look at any character and they are all memorable. We have your average guy, the extrovert who we don't know which gender is, a Buddha boy, a girl who is sweating all the time, a fun girl, an edgy girl. Each character has their unique trait that makes them hilarious when they are all together. And watching this diamond being animated is one of my greatest satisfactions of my life. Maybe college, but this thing is bigger. Do you remember Death Note? That great anime that defined a whole Weave generation? No? The chip scene?
I'll take a potato chip and eat it.
Well, Platinum End was written and drawn by the same guys. That is to say, the same guys from Bakuman and Hikari no Go. And I made an error, sorry. I was checking my script and after I said this, but okay, that is to say that they are the same guys from Bakuman, Takeshi Obata and Sugumi Oba, and my voice isn't doing it today, but sorry about the error. Those legends. And just by saying those sentences, I know you already want to know what it's about. Platinum End has a pretty unique plot. Mirai Kakehashi, a young man who's willing to end everything because of his tragic life, is saved by an angel who gives him powers and a chance to be the new god of everything. In short, it's a great battle royale to be the new god of this universe. So why is this going to be big among the season? Is it the unique story? No. Is it because it was written and drawn by legends? Well, not exactly. This is going to have a lot of hype and nobody will expect to fail. Yeah, one of those things that didn't go well in this artist's career. Being honest, I just read the first chapter of the manga and found some dissenting similarities with Death Note, the bootleg version of their creators. The main character looks like a combination of L and Light Yagami. But anyways, you should watch it. Maybe it's something that you'll love. Have you ever felt that all your decisions in life have been safe choices? Normally when you want to pursue a career, you have the safe option, with a stable life, without much inconvenience or suffering, as you want to call it. Or the risky option. Maybe it is not so safe, but you want to do it because you like that pet, and you are passionate about it. That is the story of Blue Period. Yatora Yaguchi is a high school student who has always made the safest and optimal decision in his class. He's one of the smartest and most popular, but he's bored of this kind of life and doesn't really have passions to follow until one of his teachers gives him an advice. He dives into the world of painting, making him change his whole point of view. This manga has a different approach to art. Sometimes you forget that you are reading a Japanese comic and you are reading between lines art. And since it's an art manga, they usually use paintings by art students and other artists, and obviously they teach you how to start drawing or painting. I know this is going to explode. The only thing that scares me is how the studios are going to approach this. With the PVs I've seen, I feel confident about them, but still, I don't know how they will do it. This is the best and awesome comedy manga I've read in a long time. What? You thought it was going to be horror? Well, no! Miriko-Chan is a comedy with a dash of horror, and well, that's the least. Miriko-Chan is about this girl,
Miko,
who can see horrible monsters.
I see dead people.
Bruh.
What does she decide to do? Scream? Run? What she decides to do is ignore them. Yeah, just like in any poker game, put on your most serious face. Well, but with a ton of monsters that can talk to you too. The manga is not that long, even the chapters are short, but my god, they made me laugh intensely. I haven't read it all, but at some point the joke is going to be so repetitive, and I'm curious what they will do at that point. This is going to make you laugh, and I guarantee it. Finally, we have the Izukai of Decision. This is being its original source from a light novel, and then a manga, and then an anime, and you know how it works. We have Will, like in all Izukais, is born to a world of fantasy and mystery, keeping the memories of his last life. And the very first thing he sees are monsters. As he grows up, he realizes that where he is, there is no other human like him, and that is the mystery that he has to uncover. It's been a long time since I read this manga, but I can say that it's very good, very wholesome, and what I find interesting is all the lore it has, because normally I think in isekais the lore is not so important. I'm sure that the first episode is going to delight everyone. So that's for the video. If you know another titles that are going to be big in this season, then doubt to comment down there, smash the like button and subscribe. I'm Lynks and I'll see you in the next one. See ya!